Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is TerrenceRe back at you with another stock market update. Uh, basically, looking at the market, we got the VIX is up uh, about 57 cent, 4%, and the VIX futures are up slightly. So, what's going on right now? Just my own opinion. We got the VIX is elevated, and the market is holding steady. So I don't suspect that we'll get a lot of movement today in the market. Even tomorrow, probably the market will probably sit still. I could be wrong up until maybe Wednesday. Wednesday, we're gonna have the Fed come out and make a decision, give a interest rate decision, which I'm not showing my screen right now. So that's one of the things of going live. Just give me just a second. We're gonna have I had a screen up shortly. Let's see. I'm gonna get it straight. Bam, there we go. And there we go. So that's one of the things about going live. Now I got my screen showing, so now you guys can see. Uh, Once again, you got the Nasdaq. These are the Nasdaq futures. I've been watching the Nasdaq futures for the past week or so. If we get a big move either way, in my opinion, it'll probably be the biggest move will be in the tech sector. And so right now, the Russell, if we pull up the Russell futures, looking at a daily chart, let's take off everything and just look at the straight chart. Uh, we're gonna hide drawings, hide indicators. And you can see right here, we just got a little small red candle so far, down about 6 handles. So like I said, as I said earlier, I think that the market will just stay where it's at. I don't think we'll get a whole lot to Wednesday. Now, they're not expected to do anything with the interest rates. They're expected to keep them as they are and, not to make a move at all. I suspect that that's what'll happen. And the market still we won't get a big reaction until Fed Chair Jerome Powell comes out. And when he speaks, I think that however he wants the market to move, then that's how he'll move it. He'll use language to make the market move. Whether he'll speak as if they're going to be hawkish in the future or dovish. Now, if you're not familiar with those terms, dovish just meaning like, hey, they're gonna get more bullish, have a more bullish outlook. Hawkish meaning, they have more of a strong negative type outlook on the markets and or economy anyway. And that's what and depending on how he speaks, that's how you'll see the market move. So we'll probably get some chop for the next 2 days. That's why it's very rare that you see the VIX elevated, which means volatility is being pumped into options. And you see that the market is still holding steady green. Now, last week I put a chart out. I tweeted a chart out on not this chart, but on the NASDAQ futures. Let's put if I can get was it the micro? Maybe the micro. Let's see. I know I was on the hourly, like right here. So let's go. I'm gonna pull up. Those are the regular NASDAQ futures. I want to pull up the E minis, just the smaller ones, meaning like it takes less buying power to trade these than it would the regular NASDAQ futures. And you see we have like a little bear flag right here. I highlighted it and then I put a target right here. Right? I put some fib levels in, and so you can see the market came down and it's just been chopping. So I still think that we'll get a break to the downside in the Nasdaq futures, and it come down around here and hit this target right around 17,325 on the futures market. That's my target for the intraday for the downside, and hopefully we'll hit it sometime this week. Um, Now the chart that I had pulled up earlier was CRM. CRM, I actually came over here, went to Dow Industrial Average because I was looking at the Dow over the weekend doing some analysis on the Dow. And I want to say like 30 stocks that make up the Dow. And I seen CRM at the top and CRM was up about $4 when I, took a look at it this morning. So I basically came to like a 1 minute chart. I very rarely scalp, scalp options. And this is one of those ones where I seen the market gap up, pull back, and at this point, then I start looking at targets. And I was a little late, so I caught all of this like somewhere right around in here. And you get hit one target. We got the second target. And I think that the market will make it up here, I believe, to hit this last target right around 423.6. And that level will coincide with right around 287. So, I bought a little small. I got a little small call option. We're going right now in CRM. Let's see if I can. It's not showing it. If I look at the chains, where we at? I'm not showing it at all. Oh, that's because let me see. Put CRM up here. Should pop up. There it go. And you can see I paid 360 for it. I'm gonna cut this call option. Either it's gonna get up here and get to 287 by the end of the day or not. And then I'll cut it. If it's not, if it don't hit my target by the end of the day, I'll take the loss. If it do, I'm gonna take profit wherever the call option is up here around this mark. And so that's that. And you guys can see, like, that's why I came on live. If I find something that's worth scalping, and I should make, if it hits it, because it would it be in Monday. If I get this little pop and I get this today, I should make, I don't know, 1 or 200 bucks. And if I don't get this move today, I'll probably lose maybe 100, maybe half of this option. I should be able to get out of it at maybe around $2 or something like that. And so, one of the things with trading um, options as opposed to like day trading an option as opposed to the stock or something like that is this. I don't have to use a stop loss. The most I can lose is this 360. Now I have to ask myself, am I comfortable with losing this 360? And also, I want to be comfortable with this call option doesn't expire until Friday. So the chances of me losing all of it today are very small. Uh, it's almost impossible because the option is going to have some type of time value on it until it expires on Friday. So couple that in with, me getting out of it. That's why it's imperative that I close the option today before the market closes, so I don't lose any more time decay overnight. As you can see, it's starting to move up a little bit. Like I said, I just needed to break here. I'm looking forward to get to 287. It could blow through the last levels right around 288. I won't try to get greedy and hold it there. Like I said, I'm looking for 287. That should net me 100 or 200 bucks, and I'll be out of this trade. Um, and I just stumbled upon it. I seen the setup. I seen it up here when I came over to look at the Dow. And out of the Dow, this was one of the bigger, larger movers. You can come over here and hit if you hit right there and toggle it, you can see that out of the other stocks in the Dow, this is probably one of the largest movers. And also we got Visa. So if I was to pull up Visa, or I think that's what, yeah, V for Visa, you can see it's moving too. Now, this one didn't really give a pullback. So if I would have looked at this one, I could have traded it the same way, but I still kind of like this. I like the CRM trade better just because it did give me the gap up, and I like the gaps to hold as like support. Then I throw my Fib retracement on, and then I throw my extension on. And as long as it pulls back to a certain level here, then I start targeting levels up. And as we can see, it looked like it's getting ready to try to make a move. Um, right now, I'm like, what, down $10 on it. So hopefully we get this move, like I said, by lunch. I'd like to be out before lunch. Lunchtime, most scalpers are done with their day trades around 11 o'clock, sometimes noon, but right around that 12 to 1 time is where you see the lull and then it gets slow and chops. And then sometimes you get your move continuation after lunch, but I'd rather be out of this by then. And so maybe I'll come back later or tomorrow morning. We'll break down how this trade went. We'll look at whether I profited or whether I lost, took a L on it. And with that, guys, hopefully you got something out of this video. I had no intentions on going over the some day trading today, but sometimes you just got to work with the market. The market give you see a setup, you don't hesitate, take the setup, be comfortable. I'm always comfortable with my losses, right? Um, I won't take a trade if it's too big for me to handle the loss. So with that, guys, with that being said, I'm gonna be out. Peace.